Welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show, and not a big deal, but Morgan Stanley, probably one of the biggest investment companies in the world. Not a big deal. Only hooking up with ZEBEC. Oh, man. ZEBEC. I'll tell you what. I was telling the $500 people. I got a special going. 3 months, $500. I've been telling the $500 people since February, only February, load up, get 1 million ZEBEC because you're about to be rich. Now, a lot of times a crypto like ZEBEC that's got 0.0034, whatever it is now, 5. Oh, yeah. This thing's going to take off. I've only been telling them for 3 months now. Not a big deal. My name is Crypto Hulk, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't listen to anything I say. Nope. Everything in this program is drug-induced. The information, any kind of financial advice I give you, totally fucked up. If you listen to me, you're a complete dumb shit. Every day, 20 times a day, I'm snorting, injecting, keistering, you name it, the drugs, heroin, cocaine, methamphetamines. What's that one? Opium. Yes, opium is one of my favorite ones. Don't even listen. Demerol, any kind of drug, LSD. If you listen to anything on this program, you're dumb as shit, okay? Just want to let you know. So now, now I got my get out of jail card for free. Let us go with this. Stephen Morris. Stephen Morris does all that by noon. By noon. Oh my God. I'll tell you what. I could snort 500 pounds. I could snort 500 pounds of cocaine, but Stephen Morris will come in there and be like, rookie numbers. Oh my God, reading these comments. Senor Rojo. No keister. Says Robert Driscoll. Let me look at these comments here before I start. Before I get to work. Let's see. 1 million ZEBEC for $700 was a deal, says Mike Gilbert. 1 million ZEBEC for $700. Wow. That's amazing. Legend. That's legendary status. Cheeny Lee. Good old Cheeny Lee. $500. Remember, Cheeny, you need to start calling Crypto Hulk at least once every 7 days. Cheeny Lee. Let's see what we got here. Stuart Lavelle. Stuart Lavelle's only been with Crypto Hulk for probably 5.5 years or 6, something like that. Not a big deal. But yes. That guy's been on my program. I met him in Las Vegas. Wow. I can't believe I've been doing this show for so many years. But you guys, I think like something is going to happen. I've been reading what the Coinbase lawyer said. The Coinbase lawyer is like, oh yeah, by this summer, we're going to have crypto laws. And that's pretty remarkable. Jeffrey Gaylord, thank you very much. $500 member. Continues to throw money at the channel. You know, hold on. No, just joking. I can wait. 46 JDMA meth tooth white strips. That might be a new thing I have to get. Let me look into those. A million ZEBEC is 3,500 now. God, that one's going up. I told you guys that were $500 members. When I started that $500 membership for 3 months, I told you guys there's 3 cryptos you need to get. Didn't I? ZEBEC was one of them. I'm not telling you the other 2. But I started the $500 for 3 months and told these people, you need to get 1 million ZEBEC, blank and blank. I told you there was like 3 cryptos we talked about. And each of those cryptos, I told you how much to get. When this thing ends, look at the comments here. Terrence. Okay. Chris, stop. I can never say that person's name. Amber Hobson's. Let's see if. Let me look through these comments. Almost done. ZBCN equals Ripple partner. Oh, who pumped Silo up 4,000%? That's another one we went over. Silo. We went over that one. Morning, buddy. What a great day to own ZEBEC. Let me look. I'm going to look on CoinGecko at ZEBEC. Before I start the show, hey, man, it's early in the morning on a weekend. ZEBEC. ZEBEC on the 1 year mark is up 68%. From January till now, ZEBEC is up 40%. On the past 30 days, ZEBEC is up 47%. Everything's green. On the past 1 month, ZEBEC is up 31%. On the past 7 days, ZEBEC is up 6%. And on the past 24 hours, everything's green on ZEBEC. If I go back on CoinGecko to the 1 year to the year to date, 3 months, 1 month, 7 day, ZEBEC is green the whole time. Just putting that one out there for you. Not a big deal. All right. Let us start with Morgan Stanley. Stuttering Stanley. Let's go right here. Look at this right here. I'm telling you, everybody. It's coming. All right. Morgan Stanley adds crypto trading to E-Trade with 0.5% transaction fees. Morgan Stanley, if you want to buy Morgan Stanley stock, it's MS. Morgan Stanley has started rolling out cryptocurrency trading on its E-Trade platform, bringing direct access to crypto into one of the country's largest retail brokerage businesses. The service is currently in pilot mode and is expected to reach all 8.6 million E-Trade users later this year. So pilot mode. So Crypto Hulk, this thing isn't even going yet. Okay, let me break this down. For all the retail brokies like you and me, Morgan Stanley, stuttering Stanley, Morgan Stanley is going to bring crypto to people like you and me later this year. Gee, Crypto Hulk, do you think the Clarities Act is going to pass? No, it's not going to fucking pass. That's why Morgan Stanley is going to roll out crypto for people like you and me, because the Clarities Act's not going to pass. That's why. Oh, it's like that. The pricing is clearest. The pricing is the clearest part of the pitch. Morgan Stanley is charging 50 basis points or 0.5% on the dollar value of each crypto transaction, putting the bank below several major retail and crypto native competitors for a brokerage platform already serving mainstream investors. That gives E-Trade a direct way to compete across and cost rather than treating crypto as a separate product category outside the traditional. Now, Crypto Hulk, why is this a big deal? Well, number one, you have a traditional investment platform now offering crypto. That's massive right there. Number two, the launch. When this thing takes off, the launch follows Morgan Stanley's earlier plan to bring crypto trading to E-Trade through a partnership with Zero Hash. Oh, Zero Hash. So that's going to be very important here. Let's look under this paragraph right here. The digital asset, Zero Hash, the digital asset infrastructure firm it selected to support the offering. That setup matters because the bank is not building a consumer exchange from scratch. It is adding crypto into an existing brokerage environment where customers already trade stocks, ETFs, and other products. Now, Crypto Hulk did a little deep dive about Zero Hash. So why is this so important with Zero Hash? We're going to find out right here. Zero Hash is a leading business-to-business regulated infrastructure provider to crypto trading, stablecoins, custody, settlement, and tokenized asset. It is not a consumer-facing exchange or a project with its own native token. There is no Zero Hash token. Let's look at Zero Hash for a minute. What are the core use cases of Zero Hash? Crypto trading, staking, spot trading, and liquidity, as well as on and off ramps. Stablecoin payments. Zero Hash helps with transactions, real-time cross-border, payroll. Wait a second. Zero Hash helps with payroll, payouts, commerce, account funding. Now, we can go through this deep dive that I got right here, right here. We can go right through this deep dive I got right here, but let's scroll down to the dessert. So Grok talks all about zero hash and how they're integrated with this and that and all this good stuff with zero hash. All the partners zero hash has. It's pretty good. Morgan Stanley, Stripe, which is stellar. Franklin Templeton, which is stellar. BlackRock Biddle Fund. BlackRock's just the biggest financial investment company in the world. Now, to some of you, that's not a big deal. But with Biddle, we got Ondo, Axelar, Ripple, Kalshi. Avalanche is deeply involved with this. Canton Network, that Canton Network keeps coming up all the time. Monad, Circle, Tron, Chainlink. These are all the cryptos mixed up with zero hash. But the whole time I was reading about zero hash, then I asked Grok a question. Why did you not include ZEBEC as a zero hash partner? So here's where you can't just use Grok. It's not going to happen. Grok answers my question. I asked the question, why did you not include ZEBEC as a zero hash partner? Grok is like, ZEBEC Network is a confirmed zero hash partner. Oh. Integration announced November 27, 2025. It was an oversight. Grok says, Grok, the stupid bitch that he is, Grok says, when I asked the question, why did you not include ZEBEC in zero hash as a partner? It was an oversight in my initial exhaustive partners list. Oh, I bet it was. Not because it didn't exist, but because zero hash's official site, case studies, press room, and blog at zerohash.com did not feature this as a headline. Doesn't matter, Grok, you fucked up. ZEBEC, however, actively promotes and centers the integration on their side as core infrastructure. I'm going to leave it at that. Grok is not the end all to be all. No. This zero hash uses SDK. So we're probably talking about Cosmo SDK, and then Ripple made the side chains. Look, what we're seeing now is they're rolling out Ripple's, Ripple joined with a company called Peersist, and they utilize Cosmo SDK to be the side chains on the Ripple platform. So, well, what I'm seeing right now is all these companies starting to integrate Ripple. Look, all of this has to end being on top of the XRP Ledger platform. This is where this all goes. Very interesting. Somehow, a green light has been flipped. The switch has been flipped, and now this is all starting to roll out. The integrations on top of the XRP Ledger, very interesting. So that is your Morgan Stanley. They're opening up crypto soon. It's going to be on ZEBEC because they're using zero hash. Let me look here. BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, Stripe. So again, Ripple USD. Oh, they're using that. This Morgan Stanley article, I asked Grok, who are all the companies working with Morgan Stanley? We got BlackRock's BIDL tokenized platform. That includes Ondo, Axelar Crypto, and Ripple. Stripe is involved in this. Stripe is basically Stellar. And then Ripple, US dollar, that stable coin, that's involved with this right here. And that'll be it. Let me click out of that one. Europe. Oh, man. Let me check the comments here, and then we're on to the next article. George Salerno. Jorge. Let me add George on the list. The $500 Crypto Hall 3 months. Alrighty. George, let me put down my contact info. Starting with Instagram. And then on X or Twitter. So there is the X Twitter. Both places to contact Crypto Hulk when you get a membership. Let me check my phone right here really quick. All right. Now, we go to the next article, Europe. Everybody, remember, if you're in the United States, remember, the United States goes last. Europe. Listen to what we got here. Europe makes real-time payments a mandate. Oh my God, it's mandatory. Europe makes real-time payments a mandate. Europe's push forward. Let me adjust this right here. Europe's push forward real-time payments has entered a new phase, defined not just by technology and consumer preferences, but by sovereignty, regulatory force, and compelling urgency. Oh my God, everybody, I'm telling you what, I think that this Clarity Act will pass. I've got to repeat this. Europe's, listen to the wordage we got here. This sounds like Europe, like, I love this. The Europeans are trying to make this look like this is urgent. Let me repeat what we got here. Europe's push. Now, notice the words that are chosen here. Europe's push, like you're pushing. Europe's push toward real-time payments, Look, real time is when it happens like right now. That's not Bitcoin. It's not Ethereum. All right. Europe's push toward real-time payments has entered a new phase, detailed not just by technology and consumer preferences, but by sovereignty. Regulatory force. Look at the words that we're using here. Regulatory force and competitive urgency. The institutions best positioned for what comes next are already moving. Very interesting. Now, we're talking about Europe quickly hooking up with real-time payments, and we all know what crypto that is. Ripple and Stellar. Now, listen to where this conversation goes. I'm going to show you why I believe that it's Ripple. French. Now, all of a sudden, we're talking about France. All of a sudden. French President Emmanuel Macron used a March address to the French Card Payment Summit to call for a sovereign European payment system. France is calling for a payment system. France needs a special payment system. Now, I'm going to stop right now, get out of character, which is Crypto Hulk, and let me show you something here. The XRP ledger is controlled by the country of France. Let me say it again. The other channels are not talking about this, so I'm going to talk about it for you. The control of the XRP ledger went from America to France. The ledger, that little ledger device, is out of France. I see London. I see France. Now, look at what I just sent you. The evolution of the XRP Ledger Foundation. A new era for the XRP Ledger. What is this? This article is dated November 2024, earlier this year. A transformative evolution of the XRP Ledger Foundation was announced. Let's take a look here. A new community, DAO, have started, H-A-V-E, have started the process of establishing a new inclusive, that's how you know this is all communist and World Economic Forum shit, inclusive and visible XRP Ledger Foundation to provide long-term security, coordination, effective, decentralized contributions. Wow, this is all getting, we are the world. We are the world. Let me read this next paragraph. A significant milestone is the title of this next paragraph. A significant milestone. Something happened. Let me tell you, everybody. I've told you from day one, all this crypto shit is designed to enslave the entire planet. But Crypto Hulk, wait a second. I get these dumb shits that say this. But Crypto Hulk, I thought you liked XRP. But Crypto Hulk, I don't understand how you can talk good things about a crypto and then bad things. Crypto Hulk, I'm getting confused. Woo. Okay, look, everybody. If you're brand new, you get a free pass. And that free pass is, I tell you the truth. Good, And bad. Oh, yeah. You're not used to hearing bad news, are you? Yeah, you're not. Because the people that you follow on social media only tell you good shit. But that's what makes my program so beautiful. Because I tell you what's fucked up along with the good stuff. The good stuff, the fucked up stuff. The good stuff, the fucked up stuff. That's what I tell you. But Crypto Hulk, you're going to lose views that way. You're not going to have as many followers. You know what Crypto Hulk says? Fuck the followers. That's what I say. I've been shadow banned for almost the whole time I made this program. On my program 6 years ago, in the first 3 weeks, I had like 8,500 followers. In my live chat, when I'd make the program, I used to have like 700-800 followers. That was 6 years ago. If you look at my program right now I know I have a closed show, but I probably have 156 people here right now, not 700. And I'm so very thankful to YT for censoring this program. But YT seems to think that I give a fuck, right? That was 0 fucks given. This program has been 0 fucks given for just about 6 years ago. I will show you the information I want to show you. I'll use the words that I do, and I don't care. It's not about viewership with me. You guys have a channel, and I'm glad you support this channel because I'm the only one out there that's going to stand up for what they believe. Oh, I'm fucking with my algorithm. Do I look like I give a fuck about an algorithm? No, I don't. I'll answer your question. It's a rhetorical question. It's not literal. It's just rhetorical. But let's get back to work before I get too far off track. So the XRP ledger is under control. Let me read this to you in the article here. Second paragraph. And in that second paragraph there, the XRP Ledger Foundation, I want you to listen to this. For all you people that went to XRP and they happen to be in Las Vegas, let's read this. The XRP Ledger Foundation will operate under French law, with the Paris Court of Appeals having exclusive jurisdiction. Well, wait a second, Crypto Hulk. Ripple's a company out of San Francisco. Well, it's a company. It's the United States government acting like a company out of San Francisco. But Crypto Hulk, wait a second. No, hold on, Crypto Hulk. Why is the XRP ledger under control of the country of France? Well, since your stupid ass was at XRP Las Vegas, why didn't you ask Ripple that yourself? Oh, well, Crypto Hulk, I don't want to bring up anything controversial there because I'm like 50 years old and I'm like what they call middle-aged. I got nothing going for me. I'm a complete fucking loser. And I wanted David Schwartz's and Brad Garlinghouse signature. I'm like, wow. Okay, brokey. Well, while you were at Ripple Las Vegas, did you ask David Schwartz? Hey, David Schwartz, I got a question for you. Can you please show us about Z payment? You know, back in January 2014, when Ripple hooked up the country of Russia on the Ripple network, can you please explain that? David Schwartz, like, where'd you hear this at? What are you talking about? Oh, wait, Crypto Hulk showed you, huh? Oh, shit, that guy. Can somebody... How is this Crypto Hulk guy finding all this shit? Well, Dave, I have the 2013-14 Ripple customer list. No other crypto influencer has the 2013-14 customer list. I've only had it for 3 years, Davey boy. Not a big deal. David Schwartz, could you please explain how? Now, we got Ripple Russia. We already got that one. David Schwartz, can you please explain Ripple China? How did Justin Sun? David Schwartz, please explain. How did Justin Sun, employee of Ripple, go into China and hook them up with Ripple China? David Schwartz is like, how did this Crypto Hulk guy find out all this fucking information? This is not possible. I've only been working at the NSA for 30 or 40 years. Fuck. Can somebody please shadow ban Crypto Hulk? We're going to move on. We're going to move on. Europe is getting ready to hook up with real-time payments. Just saying, that's that article. We are done. Next, the SEC chairman, Paul Atkins. Let's take a look right here, everybody. It's all coming together. You are at the end of this long journey. Robert Driscoll, my feelings are Hut Hulk. LOL, Hulk quotes are the best. Oh, you'll see. Stevie, ZBCN, not a big deal at all. The Moscow Exchange is expanding its regulated crypto offering to include XRP by launching MOEXXRP. Now that's interesting. Let's go right here. Coasty is going to call me today. Coasty's a $500 member. Probably at the tail end. We never know with these people. Let's go right here to the article. You're going to love it. The SEC chairman urges clear rules for on-chain trading. Crypto Hulk, tell us what the SEC has to say today. Now, this article is from Friday. Paul S. Adkins, chairman of the SEC. Thank God Gary Gensler is gone. But I'm going to tell you what. I hate to be a Debbie Downer. All right. But what we got going on.
It's showtime. I'll be back. I always come back.
Okay, Chucky, get off the methamphetamines. What we got going on is a chairman who's running the SEC believes, here's what he believes. He believes the SEC must provide greater clarity around on-chain financial markets. Now, that's very interesting. But let me tell you something. Everybody, look. Okay, look. You can take Gary Gensler away, but it's all about taking their time. They are slowing this down. Look, pull out Gary Gensler, put in Paul Adkins, put in Ronald McDonald. I don't care who the fuck you put in. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. What we got going on is Trump's been president, what now? Almost 2 years or some shit like that. Has anything like really happened in crypto? Answer no. That's a rhetorical question. Has anything really happened in crypto? No. Exactly. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't care about, I don't follow all this crypto news. Oh, let's talk about the Ripple trial. That was 4 years. That was 4 years of a waste. Not once, my channel, not once is talking about the Ripple trial. Meanwhile, Dumb and Dumber, those crypto channels called Dumb and Dumber, and some people call them the digital dildos. Well, it's not financial advice. Come on in. Okay, the dumb shits reported on that like 1 to 2 times a day for 4 years. Wow, talking about sucking on an Oscar Mayer wiener. They're like, Jeremy Hogan, John Deaton, please come on my show and interpret what's going on. We're so appreciative of John Deaton showing up. I'm like, dude, would you quit sucking John Deaton's dick? That is so embarrassing. These other crypto channels, it's so fucking embarrassing. All right. I'm so professional on this program. In a speech delivered at the special competitive, oh God. In a speech delivered at the Special Competitive Studies Projects AI Plus Expo. This is like special needs. Adkins said today's software applications do not always organize themselves in ways that adhere to the regulated. Okay, blah, blah. What do we got here? We've got an SEC under Trump. I'm showing you guys. They're trying to make it look like, yeah, we're going to do something. Yeah, we're going to do something big about crypto. We're going to do something big. We're going to do something. Could you quit talking about it and just be about it, for God's sakes? But Crypto Hulk, wait a second. Isn't this a Republican channel? Crypto Hulk, wait a second. Why are you talking bad about Donald Trump and all this crypto stuff? But Crypto Hulk, you can't say anything bad about Trump. Aren't you pro-Trump, Crypto Hulk? I don't understand, Crypto Hulk. Okay, you know what I do? I research and I bring facts. That's what I do. I don't care who the fuck it is. I research and I bring facts. I'm not here to kiss up to a certain political party. But Crypto Hulk, I thought you're like a Republican or something like that. Or something like that. What the fuck does that mean? Look, let me say it again in case you're I'm gonna try to be polite. In case you're fucking retarded, what I do is I look up facts and I bring them to you. I'm showing you an article, and we have the Special Competitive Studies project with AI and Expo. What the fuck? That sounds like some kind of Democratic shit to me. What we got going on here is this. In about 6 days, May 14th. Now, if you're in Australia, 5 days. 5 days from now, the United States government is going to vote on this Clarities Act. This is massive right here. Let me look real quick. I'm going to show you this article. We're going to skip this article that we're on right now. We're going to skip it because my government is fucking around way too much. Let me do a copy paste. Ed 105, boys. Tell Chucky I got 10 on. my God. You got to have fun. I love this fucking job. You know what? If this Clarity Act passes, crypto prices are going to go up. It'll be different. Like HBAR won't be like what, 8 or 9 cents like it is right now. HBAR is going to hit 40, 50, 60, 70 cents. It'll be different at first. If this Clarity Act passes in 6 days, things are going to start getting real different, you guys. And right now is a key time. You need good crypto information. A lot of these people, they're calling me up, asking me, Crypto Hulk, tell us what we're going to do before the Clarity Act passes. And I'm telling them right now what to do. I'm telling you how to get positioned. Crypto Hulk, can I make money on this Clarity Act? You have no idea. I've been telling these people, here's what you're going to do. And we go through it. If this Clarity Act passes, oh my God, it's a money-making opportunity. There's a money-making opportunity available if this Clarity Act passes. I'm just saying, all right? Let's look at this article right here. Major crypto bill slated for May 14th. Everybody, that's in, today's the 9th. 5 days. If you're in America, 5 days. A major crypto bill is slated for May 14th at the Senate Banking Committee vote. That's massive. Let me check something real quick. Hold on. I got somebody that just texted me. I got this guy. His name's Marky. Marky texted me just now at about 7:26. That's about 20 minutes ago. I'm looking at my cell phone. Mark texted me, are you awake? You know what I'm going to put? No. I'm asleep. See what he says. There it is, right there. Are you awake? No, Mark. I'm fucking sleeping right now. Mark doesn't know, but over the past 6 years, I've taken 1 week of vacation, and pretty much every day I'm up at 5:30. And I only work out like 7 days a week. That's not a big deal. It should be 8 days a week. I know. So let's continue. Major crypto bill is slated for May 14th at the Senate Banking Committee. The Senate Banking Committee plans to vote on a landmark crypto bill and potential amendment on May 14th. The committee vote, let me tell you something. If you're a $500 member, I had one the other day tell me this. This guy told me this. Well, I have enough crypto already. I think I'm good for most of my crypto. I'm trying to tell this person, look, man, right at this point, it's you need to overbuy. This guy's like, I got $2,000 to $4,000 every month right now. Certain times of the year for this guy are good, and he makes a lot of money. So during like the months when it gets warmer, he makes more money. So this guy has $2,000 to $4,000 a month available for crypto. And I'm like, must be nice. Nice. But here's what I'm telling you guys. We know crypto's going to go up in price. Buy the fuck out of this shit right now, man. Find good crypto. Buy more than what you want. Look, there's a window of opportunity. I'm trying to let everybody know. I'm talking about a private conversation. This crypto shit's about to go off like in 5 days. Buy the fuck out of everything you can get your hands on that's good, and then just sell it off. We're talking about dumping it. Buy it now, and when the crypto laws pass, dump the fuck out of it and walk away with 10, 20, 30, 40,000 bucks, man. This is how we make money. Don't just be like, well, I think I have all the crypto I need. You never have enough more than what you need. No, you don't. Right now, overbuy what the fuck you need, because you can dump it in 5 days. Okay, I want you to start thinking. These crypto laws, it's going to green light crypto. All these normies out there who don't know what the fuck they're doing, they're going to faux show. They're going to FOMO into crypto. That's when you can dump. Okay, you want to make 10, 20,000 bucks? Start buying a bunch of really good fucking crypto right now and be prepared to dump it. These normies have no idea what's coming. These crypto prices are going to start pumping hardcore. Whenever. I don't know when it is. Is it going to be May 14th, Crypto Hulk? I have no idea when this shit's going to pop off. Maybe after they vote, it takes a week, a month, 2 months, 3 months. I have no idea. I don't even fucking care. Buy right now. Buy more than what you need. And then when the crypto laws take off, fucking dump it and make 10, 20, 30, $40,000. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. Is that even possible? No, it's not possible. HBAR is only at 8 or 9 cents. Where was it? 40. That's a 5x at a minimum. Oh, shit. You mean it could go up more, Crypto Hulk? No, it's HBAR will never go above 40 cents. Like, what? Don't stop asking me these stupid fucking questions, all right? When these crypto laws pass, and they will, and I don't know when. Will it be May 14th? I don't fucking know. But whenever they do, this is so easy. If you put in 2,000, let's say you put in 4,000 bucks, you're going to make at least 20, 30, 40, $50,000 coming up in the next 3 to 4 months. If these crypto laws pass, you're going to make an insane amount of money. It's not just about buying what you need. Buy the fuck out of it and then fucking dump it when the crypto laws pass. Do you not get this? Now, normally I'd save all this shit for $500 members, but some of the normies out there, normal people like you, are you hearing me? This shit's going to take off. I'm giving you free advice, free financial advice. I'm high as fuck on cocaine, heroin, and opium right now. Think about this. When the crypto laws pass, all the speculative people that got out of crypto are going to come pouring back in. They're going to come pouring back in. That's my English accent. They're going to come pouring back in. That's when you dump on these motherfuckers and make money. You buy right now. This law, according to the article here on CNBC, major crypto bill is slated for May 14th. Now's the time. If you got your little Caleb Brown account or whatever you got, whatever account you got, now is the time to put money in so you can dump it, all right? But Crypto Hulk, I only have so much money. I can't afford this crypto and stuff. I only have so much money. Look, here's a free $500 club hint. Take out whatever money you got, dump it into a really good crypto or spread it across 2 or 3 cryptos. Because in 5 days, the United States is going to vote on a crypto bill. If they vote, if Can you spell? Can you spell 2-letter words? I know for some of you, I'm kind of pushing it. You got to spell a 2-letter word. Can you spell a 2-letter word? If. Can you spell that? IF. I know it's tough. If you can spell a 2-letter word, if this crypto law thing passes, you're going to make a lot of money. If you don't have the money to invest in crypto, just fucking invest in it right now. And in 5 days, pull it out and you make money. Because everybody dogpiling into crypto over the next 5 days, if it passes, you're going to have other people pouring money. They're going to be pouring money into crypto. And if you put in $2,000, I think you can make $10,000 if it passes. You get it? So that's an opportunity for you right here. Let's read really quick. And then how much time do I got in this program? Oh, shit, 5 minutes. That's just enough time. A major rules of the road bill for the crypto industry is set to get an initial vote on May 14th in the Senate Banking Committee. The step to move legislation forward is a loss for the banking industry. Banks have argued that, okay, so what we got going on is this. I'm not going to read this fucking article. What we got going on is the article claims the banking industry is against this bill. No. Look, the banks are going to tokenize their deposits, and then that's their crypto, okay? So don't get it twisted. The banks want this just as much as everybody else because the banks are going to make quadrillions of dollars. What we got here is this crypto bill is going to get voted on. And I'm telling you what, everybody, right now is the time. In the next few days, I'm going to tell you what, just buy crypto even if you don't want to keep it. I want you to dump it, all right? This is your free money-making tip that I have conversations with on my $500 people. I'm like, look, hey, I'm talking to them on the celly. And I'm like, hey, if there's any way you can get your hands on some money, get a loan, $2,000, whatever it is, you're going to 4 or 5 times that. Get a loan for like $2,000, put it into, and I won't tell you what cryptos, because if this crypto law passes, you could make 5x that. You turn that $2,000 into $10,000. I don't know if the crypto law is going to pass. I have no idea. Maybe it's October. They vote again. I don't know. But what I do know is take a loan for the next 4 days. And if you don't make 5x, pay back the loan, put the money back in, and you're done. There you go. If you're right, you made $10,000. And if you're wrong, you probably paid what, $10, $20, $30, $40 in interest maybe for a week, maybe less, $10. I have no idea. I don't even fucking care. But that's what we do on the Crypto Hulk membership is we find out ways to take advantage of the news. I just don't read articles. These people pay me $500 for 3 months. We figure out, okay, here's the news. Now, what can I do with that news to make money? That's what we talk about. And with that, let me check the comment section really quick. Time for another loan. Exactly. Time for another loan, says Joshua Tree Heavy Hauling. Look, you take a loan out for whatever you want. Here's the beauty of it. I don't know, $3,000, $4,000 loan, whatever you want, $5,000. Put it into certain cryptos that is good, that I'm always talking about. If the crypto law passes, maybe those cryptos you invested in go up in value, You cash out because all the brokies that have no idea what we're talking about, they're all going to come rushing into crypto. And that 8-cent HBAR might turn into 40 cents. Sell it off at 5x. That 3,000 is now $15,000. You sell off the crypto, pay off the loan, and all that money's yours. That's how we do that shit. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm out of here. I have to head off for the day. I'll see you in the next broadcast.